Hello everyone and welcome. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please support video a thumbs up. Plus, Cody is taken aback when Molly faints from pain. And Charlotte promises to punish Nina for betraying her father. General Hospital airs today with Nina informing Willow of her troubles and the reason behind them. Christina requesting a favor from Michael and Carly interrogating Jack regarding Colum. While at Willow's, the Congresswoman tells Alexis that she thinks it would be best for a scout to return home with her. Because Drew became all light up when she saw her. Despite Drew's restraining orders, Willow maintains that she is not preventing Alexis from seeing her grandchild and that she will remove them all. Even Danny's Alexis remains concerned that Scout is not in a healthy environment. This is occurring. So, Willow tells Alexis to jump on board. Or are you going to block me from Scout like Drew and Michael? Do you? Alexis's ask. Willow insists she is not like Jay and removing the rest training. Oder confirms that Alexis points out that she really does not have a choice in this situation. After school tomorrow, Alexis will bring Scout back since she doesn't want to shock her any more than she has today. Apes drops Charlotte at Crimson. Charlotte listens at Nina's door as Jack instructs Nina to acquire the diet on Valentine from Charlotte or he will make sure the traffic cam film of Willow resurfaces. Nina agrees to do what Jack wants. Jack goes and Nina wants to talk with Charlotte in her office. Nina reveals that earlier she advised Charlotte to tell or no one including her if she hears from her father. However, she needs to find her father and warn him about something. Charlotte claims she hasn't heard from her dad. Nina begs her to reach out should she hear from him. Nina then walks out to the reception area and tells Jean that she is going to run some errands and he will drop Charlotte off at the Quartermaines to spend time with Danny. Jacinda replies she would be pleased to take her to the queue. Molly's having a bad day. Outside of Charlie's, Molly is plucked with stomach agony. Christina arrives to greet her sister when Molly is stricken with another egg. They work inside and Christina wishes her sister and cancelled. As she would have understood. Molly says her endometriosis is flaring up. But Cody is on his way. And they have plans. Molly ultimately discloses to her sister that Cody doesn't know about the endometriosis. She will tell him eventually, but it's a lot to put on someone you just started dating. Christina warns her not to underestimate Cordy. Cordy comes in later. Christina gets a call regarding an issue with the reopening. She takes off, leaving the bar in their hands. Cody orders a ton of food for them from Nodal Buddha and observes Molly is barely eating. He also observes how quiet she is being. Molly claims she is simply having an off day, so he offers her a kiss to make her feel better. He also begs her to wait as he goes out to grab a present. Marco and Lucas's strategies. At the hospital, Marco tells Lucas that he still had no luck getting Bridge Med and fears about what his father will do if he catches him. Marco tears about how he said he would never become his father. And now he is exactly like him. Lucas assures him he is a wonderful guy and they will have a future if they assist. Marco claims he is prepared to jeopardize his connection with his father for Lucas Jashin's request Josh demand and Christina interrupts at the Quartermaines. Jashin sits down with Michael and requests that should something ever happen to him will Michael watch out for Danny and teach him what a decent man is. Michael says of sure but worries whether Jashan is in trouble as Danny is hurrying out the front door. He bumps into Josh. Minutes. She explains she is calm to talk to his dad and he replies he was just on his way to her mom's. Knowing Valentine is there, she advises him that it is the last place he should be. Danny explains he was merely taking Donna's scarf back and Josh says she could do that. She says that Mom and Jack are enjoying private time at home, which Danny understands. Josh then interrupts Michael and Jash in the living room and Michael heads out. Josh asked Jashin whether he encouraged her parents to get rid of Valentine. Josh explains he tried. But Carly is going to do what she is going to do. Josh claims she spoke to Jack, who has gone crazy to make sure Colum won't find out about her and wants her to go back to PCU and move on. Jashan agrees with Jack. She has to remain away from the WSB and what is going there. Meanwhile, in the fire, Michael chats to Danny about the gatehouse and he understands how crazy being a young star in this household can be. Michael says once he's not grounded, feel free to use the gatehouse as his getaway. Just treat it with care. Later, Christina enters into the living area and interrupts Michael and Josh in the kissing. She apologizes but adds that Carly's liquor license has expired and she can't acquire another one for months. She was hoped Michael might assist. In the 4, Charlotte tells Danny about her new position and how she believes Jack and Nina are working together to use her to catch her father. Nina makes a confession. Nina comes by Willow's, makes sure they are alone and then tells her daughter she made a deal with Brennan to make the traffic cam footage go away. Now he has come to collect. It's a busy day at Bobby's. Colum hovers at Bobby, says which bothers her. Britt climbs down the steps and Carly reminds her that she was meant to be moving out. Britt assures her that getting out of this location is her #1 priority. Carly tries to sneak through Bob's window as Colum assures Britt that her effort has gotten them back on track and that the prototype will be done shortly. He warns her he may strip her of her medicines and allow her to spend what is left of a short life in his stained mirror should she fail. Outside, Jack peeks in the window and sees Colum and recalls Bridge warning him about him. Jack enters and Colum and Jack tread friendly insults. Jack joins Carly in the kitchen where she observes the Colum seems like danger. Jack tells her he can handle him. Marco soon comes to meet with Colum, which Carly and Jack take notice of. Colum asked Marco if there are any new developments about his concerns about how his father is coping with Sony. Marco says there is nothing new to report, but he is going to make sure Sony pays for what he has done. Marco then excuses himself and goes off back in the kitchen. Carly asked Jack what is going on since Colum cared to Britt before and now he is chatting with Marco and Josh. Tim saved Britt's life gather. Britt meets with Jashan at the harbor master's cottage, who is definitely never there. She tells him she is out of time. She either needs to accomplish the assignment or disappear. Jashan claims he has made the arrangements to disappear in Canada. They will meet, break over the border, give him the drugs to reverse engineer and then lay low. Britt explains to acquire the medications they need Lucas's aid. In the show's final moments at the cabin, Britt tells Lucas they are out of time. They have a day or two, then she must depart. Lucas says they will receive the medications at Bobby's. Josh makes a small chat with Colum while Marco turns the corner and if drops on them as they discuss the bleederd. George then adds she has class and runs off. In the kitchen, Carly demands answers from Jack. Is Colum a threat? Jack v. he will make sure Colum is not threat to anybody. Marco returns to Colum and asks how he knows Josh. Rush tells him what occurred during the snow and she believes he is just the caretaker at Windy R. Alexis goes by the queue to visit Danny and offer the good news regarding the restraining order against him. Alexis soon takes off and Danny and Charlotte continue talking about Nina manipulating her and how Charlotte would never forgive her. She is a Cassidon and she will teach Nina what that means. In the living room, Michael calls in a favor and has Charlie's liquor license reactivated. At Willow's, Nina breaks down in tears at the notion of turning on Valentine and Charlotte in order to protect Willow. Willow tells her how sorry she is, and she is so thankful for all she has done for her. Willow says she finally understands what it means to do anything to protect her child. Finally, alone in Charlie's, Molly pops some pain pills and Cordy returns with flowers, and that's when Molly bends over in pain and passes out. On the next General Hospital, Cody tries to nudge minutes Molly away while James asked his dad if he wants a girlfriend. General Hospital spoilers witness Wednesday, March. Cody panics over unconscious Molly. James's girlfriend question. General Hospital spoilers for witness Wednesday, March state that Cody Bell will flip out now that Molly Lansing-Davis has fallen at Charlie's pub. James West will also put Nathan West on the spot with a pop quiz on his love life. So let's chat about what's coming in Port Chelsea's at J Tops like Dent Falconer. We'll feel a lab in on the fact that Nathan and Lulu Spencer are dating Helen feels about that and obtain confirmation that it's tough for him if any part of Dent feels like he wants to try again with Lulu. Elizabeth will advise that now is the moment. Dent may say he doesn't want it, but he will be pleased to comes out with Leach, since the part of Elizabeth will always adore Lucy Spencer despite the fact that they have moved on. She will understand deep perspective over with Alexis Davis. She will put Sonic Corinthos through a grilling session. Will Alexis have questions after she discovers Sony and Rick Lansing with their hairs together? Regardless, Sony will offer Rick an opportunity to back out of their agreement or whatever else he could be scheming, but Rick may prove his commitment by sticking on board. As for other Justin Turner, she will look indifferent when it comes to Sony and their recent hot developments. Justin will attempt to tell herself that she can put that night with Sony behind her. But she may find herself tempted all over again shortly. In the meanwhile, Lulu will open up to Tracy Quarterman about her love for Nathan and the drama that her new affair has stirred up with Maxie Jones. As for James, he will visit the batting cages with Nathan and end up asking his dad an intriguing question. Don't you want a girlfriend or something? Jay asked her Nathan in witness preview video. James would confess that even if Nathan isn't getting back together with Maxie, he doesn't object if his dad wants someone important in his life. That might be music to Nathan's ears given he is already striking up a romance with Lulu, but he may leave gems in the dark for now. Across town, Emma Scorpio Dra will assume she is just going to have a face that true that she is going to fail. Giovanni Palmieri will give Emma a pep talk. So we will see if this is about an exam, a class, or some other objective. Completely at Charlie's pub. Cody will be in panic mode now that Molly's collapsed. Molly will be asleep on the floor as Cody attempts frantically to wake her up on a witness program. Once Molly regains consciousness, she will persuade Cody that she is all right and possibly argue that she doesn't require a trip to the hospital. It appears like Cody may insist to taking Molly to be checked out regardless. Molly will ultimately have to come clean about her endometriosis and the shivery flare-up she is suffering. But Cody will prove he is a supportive lover soon enough. General Hospital spoilers predict Molly will be relieved after she comes clean to Cody about her illness. So stay tuned to watch them work through this together. General Hospital spoilers double the trouble for Vi, Donna, and Charlotte get a baby sister or brother. General Hospital spoilers and updates hint there may be twice the problems for Lay in future episodes of the ABC drama. Might Valentine Cassadine and Carly Spencer surprising encounter delivered Jonah Corinthos and Charlotte Cassadine a baby sister or brother. Kylie had a problematic pregnancy with Donna, but in the end everything turned out okay. Carrie did have a hard pregnancy with Donna, but in the end everything was okay, yet nevertheless she didn't get her tubes closed afterwards. It's evident that she never anticipated to deal with the having another kid after Donna, and even then she would believed she was in menopause. She might easily assume the same again with Donna being several years old now, and she would never anticipate she would get pregnant again. But she made the so one night encounter with minutes. Valentine was utterly unexpected, and she's not had sex with Jack Brennan for a couple months. So, it's extremely feasible that Carly may become pregnant from that one night stand with Valentine, and it would be entirely unexpected. Valentine would be thrilled. As for Valentine, he certainly would be overjoyed with the possibility of a new little Cassadine kid with Carrie. After all, there aren't a lot of Cassidines around. Other than him and Charlotte. Alexis Davis and her kids and grandson and granddaughter are all that are left in Port Charles presently. Kelvin Collins brought a Cassidine overseas to safeguard him while Nicholas Cassidines is still in prison. He would be overjoyed with a baby boy. But on the other hand, a baby girl would be just as beloved once he can be in a position to be able to at least raise the kids securely. No doubt he would much prefer not to be on the run and a frequent absent parent as he has been for much of Shaller's existence, and Carly would significantly agree. Is there something in the water in Port Charles? Some may say Key is too old to be pregnant, but there are two other ladies about the same age in Port Charles as well. Is there something in the water? Jordan Ashford could be pregnant. The test is still to be done, but will be soon. And Porter Robinson is pregnant also. What about Carly and Valentine's children? How will they react about a new baby brother or sister? We all know that Jonathan Jacks will flip, but what about Michael Corinthos and Donna? And what about Charlotte? Chances are Donna would be the most welcoming, while Charlotte could possibly surprise as she adored assisting with egg. Is Jesus Emma taking Josh's place as Trina's bestie? Trina may have more in common with Emma. Now, General Hospital Trina and Joshine have been the epitome of best friends for years. Now that they are grown-ups, their friendship may be altering. Key takeaways is that Josh and Trina had been the best of friends for years. The couple has always been there for each other. Josh has become a WSB agent and Trina has no idea. The two may diverge because of Joshine's employment chains. Emma and Trina have more in common now, and they have begun spending time together. Trina and Josh BFF. There are many strong female friendship in Port Charles, but Trina and Justin shared a relationship that could not be destroyed. The two met back in high school. They recounted their love tales and faced unspeakable sorrow. Trina, along with Cameron, was there for Josh minutes when her high school boyfriend Oscar lost his fight with illness. They went on to become roommates at PCU. Trina studied painting whereas Josh aspired to become a doctor. The couple survived Esma's and Trina's trial. Loss was a motive of their friendship when Spencer died, and then again when Dex died. They were there for one another amid family concerns and the regular issues of colleagues, students, but their friendship has looked differently lately. Emma arrived to town with a childhood vendetta against Joshine. The two have made peace since then, but Josh has greater difficult today. After Dex's death, she was persuaded to join the WSB. This was a secret that she was not able to reveal with anybody, not her parents and not Trina. For the last year, Agent Jacks has been through training, investigated Professor Dalton Bentube. The 5 poppies cut the electricity at Windmere. And so much more. So guys, no more today. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel without missing any update.